Good afternoon from our secret garden. Today we're going to have a go at chitting potatoes. So the point of chitting potatoes is your first and second earlies is to bring them on a little bit earlier because it's warmer. Now you'll notice if you left potatoes in the cupboard for too long, the little eyes, they grow up these big long sort of white brittle shoots. You've got to pick them off before you cook them. Well, if you leave them out in the light, what they'll do is grow short, stubby stems on them with leaves on them, and then when you put them in the ground, you've got a head start on your potato growing. So I think I got that right. Have I got that right, Charlie?
You've gotten spot on.
Thank you. So this is Charlie's garden actually, and he grew potatoes here for many years, and so we're in good hands. So if I get it wrong, you'll tell us right. So commercially, what they've done years ago, it's got hundreds of tons of spuds and just thrown them out on what they call a chitting crate like that. Good as gold. But if you want to be a little bit more about it, you want to find the end, the rose end, where most of the shoots are coming out of. A lot of people, for ease, use egg boxes like this. So you just pick the potatoes out, put them in your egg box with the rose end sticking up into an egg tray like that. Doesn't have to be egg tray. Look, there's a little leaf coming on that one already. Look, 6 in there. Look. That's one way. If you've got an old plastic tray hanging around, you can use that as well. Charlie, did you used to get your egg boxes out back in the day?
I think we were slightly larger than putting them in egg boxes, but yeah, we certainly used all the wooden crates. So the job when we were chitting them, it would always be done November, December.
As early as that?
So that was one of the favourite jobs of the late autumn. You get in a nice warm shed out of the rain and the wind. That was one of my jobs, was emptying the bag of seeds, filling up the trays, so you get them nice and level.
Yeah.
You store them row down the length of the shed, strip light in between to mimic daylight.
So you use electric light and then...
Yeah. Or you maybe not to start with, so
Yeah.
you just encourage that shoot to come. But once they started growing, then they wanted natural daylight.
Yeah.
So
else you get the stringy cupboard.
Yeah, if they're in the dark, not good at all. But having said that, we have planted spuds where they've all congealed in a writhing mess in the bottom of the bag. You plant them, okay, a lot of the shoots will break off in the planter, but as long as you've got 1 or 2 good strong ones, they'll still grow. But ideally, yes, you want to box them all up. November, December, January, and then sort of now mid-February according to conditions.
Yeah, so the planting now is all down to how wet the field is and how wet the ground is.
Yeah, well, the soil temperature, that's the critical.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the earliest we ever planted was the last day of January with snow on the ground.
Get away. See, that's quite early by most people's going on, isn't it?
Probably a little bit too early because the soil temperature, I mean, we still had a good crop, but if the soil temperature is too low, you'll get a load of small potatoes.
Yeah.
They won't bulk up as they would. But I think that the ground conditions were so tempting that 1 year.
Yeah.
We thought, right, come on, let's go, let's get the plant.
But we are here in Cornwall. A lot of people are up country. They got to work out. They don't want the potatoes coming up in a frost, do they? So
No. Frost will kill them. Absolutely. Yeah. If they emerge in the frost, one frost, they're gone.
Yeah. So we're perfect today. Doing them today.
Ideal.
We'll chit these for what? 3 weeks, a month.
Yeah. Well, if they're first early, you will want to get them in before the end of March.
Yeah.
Really.
So about 4 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So we're bang on time. Lovely.
On.
Right, I'll crack on and get the rest of these done, then we'll get on to the next thing. Thank you very much. So we put them all out now to chit. I've got my first earlies in there, my second earlies over here. So if I remember rightly, once they're in the ground, the first earlies will come out about early June. So where's the second earlies? How far behind are those? Ready for cropping.
First earlies. Now they're digging them out in May.
Yeah.
So, but when we were growing them, this is 20 years ago. We stopped growing them. We would aim to get our first earlies out before the Royal Cornwall. If you could get that first week of June.
Yeah.
just to get that high price, and
Yeah.
it's very tempting to think, oh no, I'm waiting for them to bulk up just a little bit, and then the
Yeah.
next day the price would have dropped £50
Yeah.
a tonne, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you're digging out a load more for less money. So
Yeah.
you're far better off actually
Yeah.
digging fewer for a higher price than
Yeah.
a lot for a lower price.
Right.
But yeah, first earlies, early June, second earlies, just follow on really, depending on the
So
season.
by the time you've dug up the first one and got through it, you're on to the second.
Yeah, so second
What you
earlies
use.
would be sort
Yeah.
of July.
And how many tonnes do you think we'll get out of this?
Oh, that lot, Christ, that's wishful
Well, we're
thinking.
not growing for bulk, but we've got the flavour there. And we're all used to supermarket potatoes. Now there's no taste in it. It's a little bit more work than just buying them in the shop, but really tastes good. Nice bit of spring lamb with it, be handsome, wouldn't it? Right, let's go and get them. Let's go and put them away.